You see, the reason why you can't last long and you don't stick to your fitness goals for more than 2 to 3 days or even a week is because you don't have a strong vision why. Just for some context, this was me and my girl. I took her out on a date yesterday and we went to the Griffith Observatory. She's never been there before and we've been dating for about 3 years. And because I knew we were going on this date, the day prior to yesterday, I went to the gym at around 12 a.m. That was the only free time I had throughout the day to get a workout in. I'm not saying this to humble brag, but I'm saying this because of the standard that I've continuously built upon myself, starting from years ago of my personal development journey. Because I was once a kid who was addicted to video games, who would disassociate reality and video games and anime or whatever, because I was too afraid to put myself out there and I was too afraid to get uncomfortable and interact with life. And I remember this exact moment. This was 2 years ago and I was still in the same relationship, and I remember looking at myself in this mirror and taking a picture of myself like, wow, I really let myself go and I lost a lot of muscle, and it was just a physical representation of my state of mind, which was I settled for the relationship, and as a result, my mind dulled. I got mentally lazy. My ambition was at an all-time low, and I knew that I wasn't living up to the man who I knew I could become. And fitness has been such a big part of my life because it's got me out of some pretty dark places early on, and it's taught me what it's like to show up for myself and for others in my life. It's taught me a glimpse, and I knew that fitness would be the main vehicle to get me back on track to all other things in my life, to show up for my girlfriend, to be a better man, and to ultimately build a sick-ass physique. You see the common pattern here? All of these mean something to me. So the reason why you don't last long enough for your fitness journey is because you don't really have an inherent reason. Yeah, you just want to lose weight. Yeah, you want to look a little good. But why? You don't ask yourself, you don't peel the onion layer in your subconsciousness, in your consciousness. You don't journal this. And you don't say like, why do I want this? Who do I want to become? Who do I want to represent? Because the first layer is, yes, you don't like the way that you look. You don't like the way that you fit in a shirt, or you have to wear layers, or you don't feel like you can take your shirt off. Yes, you're insecure about that. That's layer one. Layer two is, I'm not becoming the man that I want to become. That's like, for me, like that's how I seriously take it. Like for you, yeah, you can downplay like, oh, that's too cringe. Sure, have a cringe physique. It doesn't fucking matter. Like whatever gets you to your goal is what you're gonna get you to your goal. You wanna get more girls because you want a good looking physique? Great, find out. Or you wanna become a better man? You wanna have the anime superhero physique and be able to help change others' lives. Good, do that. Like for me, early on, it was like battling Asian stereotypes, how they're so passive, they're people pleasers, they're skinny, they're nerdy, or whatever. Initially, I wanted to combat that, but then it turned into like, the Thorfinn, like I have no enemies. It's just like, who do I want to represent? And how do I want to live my life? And what do I want my reality and my world to be like? You decide.